Christmas past.
Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? How's it going back from the weekend? Hope you guys had a good weekend. Good, Diamond Hands, Cody Bakula, the jeweler. I know he had a good weekend. Someone who's always got diamonds in their hands. Cody Bakula, how you doing, my man? You're back. Yes, you're back as well. Miss y'all. We missed you too, Cody. I hope you had a great trip. And I had a great wedding. Gamma Goddess's Grand Rising Otaku and Chaos family. How's it going? Let's get this money, guys. Let's get this money. Boom. Yes, Gamma Goddess right out the gate, of course, with her popular tagline. $2 coming in hot for a super chat from Cody Bakula, also out the gate. Thanks, my man, for the extra life this morning. I need it. I probably need that extra life more than you know. Yes, Gamma Goddess, yes, Cody, and everyone, of course, coming back and celebrating in the chat. Good morning, Goddess Gamma. Yes, handing out coffee and donuts. Yeah, thank you. Dylan K. I mean, I need coffee. I don't have any coffee, guys. I do have coffee. I can't find my little. My little cup thing to make it. It was amazing, says Cody. So happy. Yeah, his trip was great. Awesome. Yes, Cody. We got Nebula Nerd in the house. How's it going? We're in this bitch. How's it going, Nebs? How's it going? Who brought us some spare KY? You did. You always have it. Are you kidding me? Yes, of course. There it is. Diamond Hands Cody. Also, yeah, more and more. Oh, geez, guys. And we got Gamma Goddess coming in with another $2 super chat for the chaos and the coffee. Thanks again, Gamma. Yeah, I forgot to get some creamer and some K-cups this weekend. Okay, let's see. We're back in this bitch. Yes, over the top shot, says Otaku. How's it going over the top? Here comes the nebs, all greased up, says Gamma. Oh, jeez. Is this the liquidity party? Oh my God, Dylan. Yes. I hope not. Nebula Nerd said, yeah, that was pretty damn funny. Yeah, that was pretty damn funny. The liquidity party. Liquidity party. Oh my God, it's terrible. Legendary Nebs guy. Yes, legendary. All right, guys. Let's dive into it. Of course, review a little bit where we left off from last week and where we are now. I think we're doing okay. Let's take a look. Look at this. Look at this. Who else can do this, guys? With this much certainty over the entire weekend. Oh, here we go. Winning,
You're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
Same shit, different day, guys. We just keep... Just another Monday morning, guys. Okay, so anyway, reviewing, of course, what happened over the weekend. If you guys saw over the weekend, of course, we covered the Chaos Magic over the entire weekend. This is actually, I think, one of the first weekends that YouTube allowed me to keep going. And it didn't actually throw me all out. Usually it throws me out by, like, Saturday night or Sunday morning. But I actually got the entire weekend covered of price action. It was crazy. But anyway... calling for a baseline bear. We pretty much exactly got a baseline bear. It's right down the center, holding this bull line, trend line really, really strong, guys. Happy to see that, of course, going into next month. If we can hold this is going to be great. Again, also creating the bottom of our leg into our inverted head and shoulder pattern, right? So this is kind of like what we were talking about last week. Wow, if I can actually see this stuff. There we go. Let's take a look at something a little more brighter. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're of course talking about this final leg here to take us up here so we can bounce off of this line maybe one more time and go up there. Which sends us to about 136, 133, 136, something like that, $1,000 Bitcoin. And we're still playing it out. If I can get my stream cleaned up. There we go. All right. Yeah, and so yeah, we actually hit 112.5, right on top of where I told you guys we were more than likely see for our baseline target, and yeah, we held that and wicked a little up in the foreign market open. And then we're pretty much holding 112 right now, about 5 minutes away from the American Open. So I'd love to see us kind of, wow, this actually looks like a cup and handle right here. It does, yeah. On the 30-minute, oh my God, on every time frame, pretty much beyond the hour. Looks like we're putting a cup and handle right now. And so that's bullish right into market open. Again, we're 2 days away from, possible shutdown, October open. So the monthly open, it's getting pretty frothy already, but I still feel like we could probably see another downturn today if things go kind of awry. This could be a trap for the bulls. I don't know why anyone would be, I guess, not cautious this morning, because again, we don't know exactly what's going to happen with the government shutdown. We do know that the Democrats don't really have too much of a leg to stand on. That Trump could still get some of his constituents, I guess, to lay off everyone who's in the government during a furlough or a non-furlough event. Yeah, I don't want to get into too much, but I didn't have a great weekend, guys. I'm trying to pull my shit together.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. I had one little snippet I wanted to kind of show you guys this morning. Of course, gold is doing wonders. Let's see what Bloomberg's reaction was this morning.
Gold surges to a new record as a government shutdown looms. U.S. gold reserves surpass $1 trillion in value.
And they're marked right now at about $11 billion. A CEO contender, Citi's head of banking, this Raghavan emerges as a potential successor to Jane Fraser. We'll talk about that.
A lot to talk about. I don't know what this means about where we're in this cycle. The fact we just had a $55 billion leverage buyout, a take private of Electronic Arts. Matt mentioned it, the biggest leverage buyout ever. So it puts it at $210 a share. We're not quite there yet, up 5.3%, Matt. My favorite fact to this is the high water mark before was a Texas utility company leverage buyout in 2007. That eventually went on to go back.
All right, and of course we have the market open bell in about a minute, so we can't miss that. All right, so that should be here any second now, guys. Any second now. Hope you guys are having a great morning. Hopefully you're grabbing your coffee and some donuts and getting your Monday fiat slave job going. Yeah, I know, man. I definitely remember doing the same thing during my slog. Gold booming is bullish for us, says Dylan K. Yeah, especially since we still haven't really rallied and followed gold's price action yet. Usually we're like 2-3 weeks behind. I think it's about time we start catching up. I think October is definitely going to be the forefront. We're finally going to start to discover some new price action based on lagging indicators from gold. Gold right now is sitting at $3,823 an ounce. Ridiculous, guys. It rose to $3,833.34. Again, pretty new all-time highs for the gold. There it is. And I'm still yeah, still on top of this target. Something like a 4,300 by the beginning of next year. Maybe a high of like 4,000 this year. I don't know. We'll have to see where we head. But we still got 2 more months, and how's it gone? Like, has it done like $100 a month now in the last few months? Let me see. Just like 2 months we did like $100, something like that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 from April. Yeah, we've done $100 a month since April. Yeah, I was right. That's crazy. I was just thinking in the back of my mind, where the hell are we taking us? Okay, getting back to the bell, guys. We're about ready to ring it. Let's go. Why no sound?
Open interest. I'm Matt Miller. Quick check on futures. We're higher across the board. It's not a new month yet, but October does look good seasonally. We're almost there. S&P futures up 1/3%, a little bit more than that. NASDAQ futures up 0.5%, and Russell futures gaining even more. We're excited, more excited than usual, about the New York Stock Exchange bell ringing ceremony today, because Harry Sommer is ringing the bell, CEO of Norwegian Cruise Lines, and he's going to be on with us in 1 hour's time. So definitely want to join for that. After Carnival Cruises had some great results, Norwegian hasn't done as well as Royal Caribbean or Carnival in terms of stock performance, but they have a new ship apparently coming in, and we're going to take a look at that and talk about the luxury aspect of the business. ArcBest ringing the bell down at the NASDAQ. That stock, those people are happy because it's more than doubled as well over the last 5 years, so they're making money. And Danny, it looks like defense companies also are doing well this morning. What are you watching?
Yeah, I'm watching basically all of the defense stocks this morning. They're all moving to the upside. There's a report from the Wall Street Journal that the Pentagon is asking all of its missile suppliers to double, even quadruple production rates in some cases. It's a really tall task considering that doing that takes a lot of time, up to 2 years to assemble, and a lot of money. It's not clear that these companies have the commitment from the Pentagon for that money, Matt, but on the assumption they will, we're up by as much as 2.5% for RTX.
All right, we're talking also today about the largest LBO in the history of the universe. Game maker Electronic Arts is going private in a leveraged buyout at $210 a share. That is, what, is it a $50 billion? The big
55.
number. $55 billion LBO, the biggest video game deal since Microsoft bought Activision, and as we've been talking about, the biggest LBO. We are back with RBC head of U.S. equity strategy, Lori Calvasina, and there's so much going on that I don't think we need to talk to you about LBOs. I want to know about the government shutdown. We haven't really mentioned it much, but aren't we all assuming this is going to happen? I mean, nobody seems to care on either side of the aisle. So does that matter for stocks?
Look, I think that the unfortunate reality is, and I've been doing this in some form or another for over 25 years, and whenever this stuff comes up, you go back and you look at the history and you realize that a lot of these shutdowns, while there have been a few that have been lengthy, most of these, and I actually updated my analysis this weekend, redid some of my work on this.
This is what Lori Calvasina does on the weekend.
I'll be honest with you, I got very little sleep Saturday night. Part was jet lag, and part I just decided I needed to rebuild all this stuff. But there's a lot of 1 days and 3 days on the page, and so you realize a lot of these things are pretty fleeting. The other thing is, if you go and look at the performance of stocks on the days in which the government is actually shut, there's a lot of it's kind of mixed and mild. So back in the 70s, we tended to see declines. More recently, we've seen a lot of green on the chart, but the percentage gains are not very big. Now, you can go back, and I actually did this Saturday night, and kind of break out. Oh my God, I sound like the biggest nerd, but you go back and you can sort of look at the different decades, and we plotted the different shutdowns, and you can see in the 70s, these shutdowns would happen in the middle of these really nasty market declines. Fast forward to the 80s, you have to look really, really hard to find the market dips, and they're all 1.5% to 4.5%. And then we didn't really have any in the 2000s. We had a couple in the 90s, and they look completely different. So as someone who's supposed to forecast markets and go out and tell people do X, Y, and Z because of this event, it's every decade is completely different, kind of choose your own adventure. And this decade, frankly, just seems to be very, very different.
A wild Saturday night, Lori. Just an absolutely crazy Saturday night.
The idea is that gridlock is good, right?
But
and that's the ultimate gridlock if the government shut down.
Wait, but is this time different, though? Bob Elliott has been talking about this, because this time you have a president who's saying we're going to lay off hundreds of federal workers if we shut down.
Essentially fire
everyone. Yeah. So there could be a bigger economic impact this time, maybe impacts markets more?
Well, look, I think one of the things we learned from the spring, with sort of the whole Doge effort, was that this idea that, government jobs are going to be this tailwind to the labor market. We've had plenty of time to digest the reality that that's just not in place anymore, right? So this could be episodic. But I do think, we're all sort of on tenterhooks looking at the labor market data anyway, right? So maybe, yes, maybe there's a little bit more relevance on that front, but I think this is an issue we're already quite focused on. I do think that, you always want to be careful of just taking the past and say it's going to automatically work this time around. But I will tell you, I'm worked up about, the possibility of a pullback at the end of this year, between now and year end. And even I have a hard time, sort of getting too nervous about this particular one.
I want to ask about something completely different, and that is, Danny's been telling me for weeks.
All right. Okay, so that pretty much got nothing out of that conversation. Government shutdown still looms, guys. We got 2 days remaining, and these are the only 2 days our policymakers have had to even really take a stab at it for over a week. They were off last week for some holiday. I don't remember what the hell it was, and they just came back this week for Yeah, preventing a government shutdown. We'll see if they can do that. Let's see what the headlines we're looking at this morning. All right, here we go. So EA is going private with a $55 billion deal that will pay shareholders $210 a share. We've got Cleveland Fed Hammock warns of a challenging time and inflation worries. Trump threatens mass firings of federal workers if shutdown isn't averted. This is kind of where we were last week on Friday. But basically, he's threatening to not put everyone on furlough like they normally do for a certain period of time. Instead, just firing, about, a third of the government that is not mandatory, right? That's still on the chopping block. It's still possible to happen. What else we have here? Stocks making big pre-market. Comcast names Mike Kavanaugh as co-CEO. Government shutdown looms. Yes, stocks losing week and more. This is a morning squawk. Can we actually get a video here? Maybe, possibly.
Week, although stocks did finish last week down production.
It's not really going to give us anything anyway. Let's see what other headlines we have. We have how badly do U.S. buyers really want electric vehicles? I mean, I don't know. Okay, stocks. So they don't really want them. I don't think per se, but they're going to get them via taxis and robo, services soon. Either way. Let's see. Trump is wielding power to invest in critical mining companies or mineral companies. This TikTok approved money strategy. This is all nonsense. All right. So the big one today is pretty much just going to be Trump threatens mass firings in the continuation of last week. President Donald Trump warned Sunday of widespread layoffs as the federal government shuts down this week, telling NBC News that we're going to cut a lot of people that we're able to cut on a permanent basis. I'd rather not do that, he told NBC in an exclusive interview. The White House is doubling down on warnings of thousands of government jobs that could be on the line if the government shuts down at midnight on Tuesday. The Trump administration last week told federal agencies to begin preparing a mass firings if Congress does not agree onto a deal to avert the shutdown. If White House follows through on the threat, it could mark a big a break from precedent. As federal employees are typically furloughed in such cases. When there were a full government shutdown in 2013, for instance, about 850,000 employees were furloughed, according to a committee for responsible federal budget. Damn, I did not know there were that many. Almost 1 million employees were furloughed in 2013. That was the only government shutdown that I remember in recent history. I think before that, it was maybe the 90s or maybe, a glimmer in my eye. I did not even care or wasn't born yet. Stock rises, AI names rebound. EI surges on takeover. What AI names rebound? NVIDIA, OpenAI. Okay. So, OpenAI. Is that it? The AI Capex story? I don't know. Let's go and see what else is going on Fox Business. Trump admin announces $625 million coal investment to power AI and lower costs. This is kind of the route that China took, and then we rose a stink over it during Biden's era. It's kind of weird that he would.
Welcome back. The Trump administration boosting American coal production to bring back U.S. energy dominance. The Department of Energy delaying retirement of most coal-powered plants to help deliver the massive amount of energy required to power data centers and AI and nuclear power, surging the household electricity demands also. Joining me now is Energy Secretary Christopher Wright. Secretary, great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I know you've got some breaking news for us this morning. Tell us.
Yes, Maria, we're announcing today expanded programs to help the American coal industry. And we're helping it just because for years it's been under assault. It was out of fashion with the Chardonnay set in San Francisco.
All right, I'm over it. It looks like they're going to be going that route, at least for the time being. And then they're going to, close them down for good. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. Mamdani's rent proposal finds support while others warn of market damage. I think that's going to destroy the free market in New York City. 1.2 million countertop ovens sold at major retailers recalled for burn hazard. Body discovered in American Airlines aircraft landing gear component. Oh my God. Americans now paying even more for coffee and prices. Yes. This is one of the things that the Federal Reserve has taken out of their the consumer price index.
Moments ago, the newest member to the Federal Reserve's Board of Governors, Stephen Myron, telling our own Larry Kudlow, while he's not on board with the slim rate cut.
Look, my view is that there's a number of disinflationary forces in the works that are, I would say, sort of that are coming into play that will be bringing inflation down in the near term. For example, lower immigration. My view is that the supply of housing adjusts only very sluggishly, and if you throw millions of new residents, millions of immigrant residents into a relatively fixed supply of housing, you get lots of shelter inflation. Rents go higher. We've stopped that. The border is closed, and probably well over 1 million migrants have gone home in the first half of this year alone. That, to me, is profoundly disinflationary, and it's in the pipeline.
For more, we are joined by former Trump senior economic.
All right, I don't know where they have this snippet on here. They always just kind of throw it in there in the middle somewhere. Yes, okay. The most recent edition of the Consumer Price Index released on the Bureau of Labor Statistics showed that the coffee prices were up 20.9% from a year ago. Jesus. Oh, man. And rose 3.6% on a monthly basis. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Okay, if you guys don't think we have a dollar problem, I think you'd be wrong. I mean, obviously we don't have we have a tariff problem now. We still don't have. I mean, Brazil's one of the largest coffee producers, and we still don't even have that settled in with Brazil, Russia, China. You see a pattern here?
What are you, stupid?
Yes, Brazil, Russia, China. Yeah, some of the earliest or the most founding members of BRICS definitely don't have their tariffs agreements in play yet. States' housing markets for challenges despite a wealthy buyer surge. Trump's 100% tariffs will end China's grip on the U.S. Senior counselor on trade says, yeah, if that actually happens. I don't know, man. I'm starting to worry for Trump.
President Trump is rolling out a new string of tariffs beginning on October 1st. A 100% tariff is going to be hitting any branded or patented drug imported to the United States. Companies with supply chains here at home will be exempt from this. Many major players, including Eli Lilly and Johnson & Johnson, have already expanded U.S. facilities. The president is also imposing a 25% tariff on imported heavy trucks, 50% on kitchen cabinets and vanities, and 30% on upholstered furniture. Joining me now to talk more about these tariffs is White House senior counsel.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't see that one over the weekend. I swear I could have sworn he put out. Let's take a look at this Truth Social real quick. It's been a minute since we jumped over there directly. I have it here somewhere. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, I'm watching. Congratulations. In order to make North Carolina our movie-making business, self-proclaimed New York communist, Donnie. Hard to watch the NFL kickoff and watch. What else do we have? 14 hours ago. Jesus, people are really. Yeah, people, I guess whoever he has on his team to do this 24/7. Border Patrol will take no nonsense. Chicago. Yeah, Chicago's a mess right now, guys. Oh my gosh. ICE in Chicago. I guess they're moving out now to some other locations. He's gonna be bringing the military into Chicago at some point this month or next month, October. Chicago Russell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see that one post that they're talking about. Reveal FBI. Yeah, the FBI Comey thing. That was crazy over the weekend. Homeland Security. All right, Cash Patel. Okay. It's just too many. Damn, it's too many posts. Too many damn posts. Pregnant women don't use Tylenol unless happens. Oh god, the whole Tylenol thing that happened over the weekend. Oh my gosh. Radical left, great numbers. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. All right, let's go take a look and see. We're about 15 minutes away from checking in on crypto news. Let's see what else the talking heads are talking about. Let's go back to Bloomberg. Then we're going to catch up with the chat. Let's see, talking about EA still.
This link is like what Musk is doing with XAI and some of the debt financing of GPUs and.
Come on, I'm waiting for CNBC to load. I'll just go to Fox Business real quick. That's also taking a long time. Oh my gosh, I think it might be down. News.live may be down, guys. Newslive.com. That's, of course, where you get all the news for free. Don't pay for something, get free, guys. Don't do it.
What are you, stupid?
I guess while we're waiting for this to... we may not get... Oh, there we go, finally. Okay, there we go. So New York City suburbs heat up ahead of Mamdani win.
Just across the river. Whenever a listing comes up, there are bidders very, very quickly. And at least half of them are coming from New York City.
Yeah, and the ones... Talking about housing probably there. Let's take a look and see what CNBC is talking
in places that are not dangerous, like Agnico Eagle, which is all Agnico Eagle is a fantastic company. It's all Canada. Right. Newmont's largely American. Mark was a visionary. Once I told him, I said, "Listen, I think that perhaps you're doing too much in Africa," and he.
All right, nothing that really pertains to us. Okay, let's get back over to the chat real quick, catch up with you guys, and then, we're going to roll over into just overall sentiment. We'll take a look and see how overall sentiment's doing for crypto right now. Yes, gold booming is bullish for us, says Dylan. Yes, yo, Super Danny in the house. How's your trip going in Japan right now? Super Danny, of course, here from Japan. Dude, what time is it over there? That's insane. It's okay, so it's probably like 11 o'clock. Almost midnight in Japan, if I were to guess. Cliff says, is the hunt for Red October over? Good morning, Chaos Crew. How's it going, Crypto JPEG? Diamond Hands Cody, yes, we rang the bell. Thanks again for ringing the bell for us, Cody. You the man. Crypto JPEG says, hey, I'm late, had a bad weekend. Yeah, me too, man, me too. I had enough for chaos for the year. I really need to get the bull run to going to recover from this. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's been a hell of a cycle, and that's why I still think that we're going into next year. Okay, happy Joy. How's it going? Good morning, Joy. Yes, hi. Good morning, Otaku family. Much love. Have a great day. You too, Joy. Thanks again for stopping in and spreading some love. Five Letter Man says great morning to you all. Yes, good morning. 10:47. Okay, yeah. So you're still, I'm not quite into midnight yet, but almost there. Smash that like, says Diamond Hands. Yes, don't forget to hit the likes, guys. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. Don't forget to hit the likes, guys. We got to get the numbers up for the channel. Of course, don't forget to also subscribe and all the things. Trying to get to 1,000 subs before we take off. And we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Only 60, 65, 64, something like that away from, becoming, of course, a renowned YouTuber and a community that YouTube can actually acknowledge. Let's see, smash that like 100%. Yes, a full day of shopping, says Super Danny. Napped up until about 9:30. Took a shower and then doing some work now. Yeah, let me know. Let me know how much you're hauling, man. If I were to go next year, I would basically just bring an empty suitcase with all my clothes in a backpack, and then just literally just fill that suitcase up and take it home with me. Maybe even send some stuff back home through Japan Post. All right, let's see what else we got here, guys. Let's take a look at sentiment this morning. Just double check Bitcoin, see how it's doing. Holding 112, breaking through to 113.4. Guys, what the hell? We're not even gonna worry about the monthly open. I guess we're just gonna shoot on up. I still feel like there might be a trap here, but either way, it's not scaring me out either way. Been hodling strong. Market open. Man, big candle to the upside. We got almost a 1.5%, almost 1.5% right out the gate. Again, holding the trend line. All I care about, guys, is that we hold this trend line here until the monthly close. So, and I think that's very possible, unless the government shuts down and scares everyone for a week or half a week. I don't know how long that would even matter. Honestly, it might be good for Bitcoin either way. Yeah, because it's just government mishaps. Nothing to do with Bitcoin. Nothing in Bitcoin has changed. All right, so 114.5, 114 loading, whatever. 113.5 sitting at right now. We got to get back above 115 though in order to really make this rally count. Okay, let's see what else is going on in the sentiment. We got New York Stock Exchange, fear and greed for the New York Stock Exchange right now in neutral at 54. That's interesting. Yeah, right down the middle. Where the hell is my thing? There we go. Yeah, 55. Okay, just loaded 55 now, just on the hair away from greed. And here, speaking of greed, let's see what crypto fear and greed is doing. I'm curious to see if we're back into neutral or greed yet. Yes, we're back into neutral again, coming out of fear from last week. Okay, we got crypto bubbles here also. Looking pretty good today on the 300, 400. I guess that's what I was looking at last. Almost 2% across the board on the top 1, 2, 3, 400 assets in their space. Wow, it's looking pretty green today. Falcon Finance is the only thing down red. Did this thing just launch? I don't know what's going on with this thing. Yeah, it's only like a day old, just launched. Sitting in the top 100 right now. What's that? Rocket Pool, Plasma. Yeah, Plasma's down, 10% today. It's also a new token, I guess, that entered our space within the last week. What else we got? Meme Core's down 3%. Everything else is green. Everything's in the green. What is still not quite in the green on the week? I guess there's still plenty. We did have a lot of sell-offs last week. Again, nothing really over double digits. Saros is down 15%. The this FTN token, Fast token, I don't even know what the hell this thing is. It just broke into the top 100 here in the last week or so. That looks like a fun that looks like a fun chart. Oh my god. But yeah, for the most part, everything's down still about 5% on the week on average. Let's take a look here and see. It's up 2% down on average on the month. We still have majority of our coins up. Crow's down almost 40% on the month, guys. Oh wow! So if you guys are a big fan of Crow, that'd be a time to be continuing DCA into that. I personally am not. Pith is down almost 30% on the month at 25.5. That's still my top pick in the top 100, by the way. Still it. Yeah, on the month down almost 30% on Pith. Pi can go to hell. Send that back to the shadow realm. I don't want to see that ever again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll take a look at the top 200 assets right here. See what's going on here on the day. Everything's green on the day, obviously. We have a few things that are falling down. Form and Zan. I don't know what that one is. That one just popped in the top 200 here. It just launched in the last day. That's what it is. It just launched in the last day or two. Kato's down 8%, so nothing really big moving here on the day. That's on to the downside, which is good. We have Avantis, guys. Avantis pulling back on the week, 40%. My God, it could be an opportunity of a lifetime. You never know. But that's a huge pullback on a week. Kita's also down about the same, 40%. Again, those two I've been shouting. I think they're decent utility plays for this run. Huge pullback like that right now could be the opportunity you're looking for today. All right, guys, so those are my two picks. It's going to be on the top 100. It's going to be Pith down 30% on the month. And, yeah, Avantis down about 40 on the week. Crazy. Again, this is my two picks.
I'd buy that for $1.
Don't take, of course, not financial advice. Just my two sats, guys. All right, continuing on. It's yeah, we're about time to check. We got 5 minutes. Let's do one more run through TradFi, and then we'll take a look at crypto news as it comes out of the oven. All right, Bloomberg. We're still talking about Carnival. Yeah, they were talking about Carnival this morning too. I guess they're creating a luxury Carnival cruise ship for the high net worth individuals. That's my take of what I heard this morning. I don't know if that's true. Maybe we can afford it. I don't know. Let's take a look at CNBC. What are they talking about now? They're on break. Fox Business is more than likely to be on break as well. No. We got cattle ranchers benefit from record beef prices. Terrific. Good for the beef. Good for the beef. I guess. Not good for the cows. All right, continuing on. What else do we got? Oh, yeah, I forgot the Dixie. You got to talk about the Dixie. Guys, the Dixie fell over again. It lost 98 and falling down into 97 and some change. We got 97.8 loading. Possibly another pullback, especially if we see a government shutdown. Again, negative news about America also sending the Dixie down as well. Still my favorite chart to look at in the morning. Down and to the right, year to date. Absolutely love it. All right. Okay, let's get into some crypto news, guys. Let's take a look. Before we do that, let's jump over the chat, catch up with you guys. Yes, yeah, Super Janny, man. Can't wait to see what happens in Japan and hear more stories about your ventures. Crypto JPEG says, I don't even think you need to burn money tonight. I burned enough this weekend for everyone. Oh my God, what happened? Or something? What happened, Crypto JPEG? Jesus. Super Danny says half a suitcase of clothes filled about half with shopping, and then now it's time to enjoy the food and some places. Do you want something for your studio? Oh my God, no, Danny, don't, please don't. I appreciate it, man. You're awesome, but I got enough knickknacks and bric-a-bracs and all the stuff and things, especially from Japan. I'm good, my man. Thank you very much, though, for thinking of me. Yes, one suitcase is on a carry-on book bag with a laptop, says Super Danny. Yeah, Diamond Head says, what? Story? Oh yeah, Story, Crypto JPEG, yeah, Story. And of course, I mean, Super Danny as well, so many stories I'm sure he has from Japan. Danny says, it doesn't feel like I left home too much. A lot of English on signs now, and locals kind of speak it. Transportation is easy. Yeah, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, that's great to hear. Crypto JPEG says, I'll drop a pic in your chat and on Patreon, but I'll be removing it shortly, says Crypto JPEG. Okay, all right. Let me know if you want me to share it or not. I won't share it if you don't want me to, but I hope you're doing all right, man. I hope you're doing all right. Hope you're not in the hospital. So the one thing you always want to make sure you have in check is your health, right? Take a look. Oh man, damn, my guy, damn. Gotcha. Yeah, that it looks. Yeah, you had some fun. Holy crap. Yeah, so I got some car troubles. Yeah, it's all good to share it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Boom. God damn. Oh man, that's a heap. That's a heap. All right, guys. All right, let's get back to it. Thanks for sharing, Crypto JPEG. It's a little bit of show and tell this morning. Yes. Yes, it's all good. You can share it. I'm good. Just not a good time, says Crypto JPEG. Yeah, I hear you. I didn't have a good weekend either, guys. I had a big rabble with some of my friends. You kind of go the extra mile for them, and it's not worth it. It's just not worth it in the end. So you find out who your real friends are. All right, continuing on. What else we have here? We're gonna take a look at crypto news. Yeah, let's take a look at crypto news. All right. Okay. Yeah, from ETF buzz to rising network activity. Is that Polygon? What is it? No. Is that Linea? Litecoin. Oh, God. Litecoin could lead in Q4. I want to see what their the reason is for this. It had its halving last year with Bitcoin. It didn't do anything for the price. Litecoin altcoin is used as proof of work consensus mechanism. Once called the digital silver, is working to regain its former glory. Fundamental factors strengthening the network's resilience and utility, but the price does not reflect those underlying values. Few signals suggest that Litecoin's momentum is reviving and growing in the year's final quarter. Average transaction value, Litecoin's ETF, and more. According to expert Nate Garassi, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission will soon issue its final decisions on spot crypto ETF applications in the coming week. It's a lot more than just Litecoin, guys. It's a lot more. We have Solana, we have Doge, we have XRP, we have ADA, we have HBAR, we have all the memes, all the popularized memes. Pepe, Trump coin, Bonk coin, Shiba Inu, all of those coins. Not just the dog, not just the big one, Doge. It's all of them. There's so many, AVAX. I mean, there's so many coins coming next month for a ETF. Prediction market, the poly market currently aligns 90% probability of that regulators will approve Litecoin ETF in 2025. Investors show strong confidence in this outcome. Yeah, I mean, it is a dino coin. It definitely has the staying power. and it's more than likely to get that ETF, as it's proven its maturity, I think, at this point. So Litecoin's ETF approval possibility in 2025. Second, Litecoin's average transaction value has reached a 2-year high, signaling a surge of large transactions across the network. Data from BitInfo charts shows the average transaction value solid line climbed from 25,000 a year at the end of 2023, nearly 100,000 in September 2025. All right, I don't want to read all this, but I remember seeing the founder of Litecoin at one of these conferences at the beginning of this year. He was he spoke, very highly of the project still, and believes it's going to get, adoption and all the stuff and things. Fed members warned now the one I really don't understand is Bitcoin Cash. I don't understand how that's still going. ETF for Bitcoin Cash is still coming as well. Fed member warns the Fed jobs is getting harder regarding interest rates. Okay. Who said that? Fed member? It's probably Moran, I guess. Chair Jerome Powell warned the road ahead would be challenging. Okay, Powell in a speech September 23rd. I think we already covered all that. That's old news. Okay, Chainlink poised to power TradFi shift to blockchain. Jeffrey says we have a $2 super chat coming in from Braveheart McFreedom. Fantastic. For the chaos and the coffee. Don't forget the DCA Otaku. I would if I had some dry powder. I literally have everything in my bank account just to make my rent and pay my electric bill for next month. Let's see what we have here. Anything else? What Bitcoin investors are watching out for? Bitcoin 2026 price forecast, 60K to 500K. That's a big spread. Quatre Fold data debuts to build benchmarks for institutional crypto products. Quaterfoil? I never even heard of this company. Again, I say it every single day. We hear from these companies we've never heard of. These institutional investors, these treasury companies, all, of course, investing in a huge way. That looks like Mike Novogratz. I guess it's not him. It looks like him. Okay, let's see what here. Flagship product, composite Ethereum staking rate, Cesar. Measure yields on Ethereum validators. Designed Cesar was created an investment going fund. I don't know. Quaterfoil aims to fill the gap. I don't know. Finbar, Hutchinson. I don't know any of these people or what they're doing, guys. Again, that's the whole idea. They just keep jumping on in. Chainlink teams with major financial institutions to fix 58 billion corporate actions problem. ZC rockets the 9-month high. All right, let's take another. CZ looks back at year spent. Okay, in prison. Yeah, we really don't want to hear about that again. Okay, let's see what else we got. Cointelegraph. Let's take a look at Cointelegraph. USDC T and C dominate 46 billion in quarterly stablecoin inflows. How are they doing? Let's take a look at that real quick. And we didn't take a look on CoinMarketCap too. Total market cap right now for cryptos coming in at 3.89. Guys, we're slowly chipping back up, melting back to 4 trillion. We need another 100 billion thrown into our space, and then we're back to the races. Okay, so I wanted to come here and take a look at Tether. Tether's getting close to $180 billion market cap, and USDC Circle's getting close to 80. Okay, so they're still not too far away or different from the last time we took a look at those stablecoin market caps. Bitcoin price due for 108,000. Ping pong. 5 things to know in Bitcoin this week. We'll have to wait and see. Stablecoins across the G7. Ethereum co-founder moves on 6 million Ethereum. I think we talked about that last week. XRP price. Most of these are pretty much old or really not that great. DATS. That's of course digital asset treasuries become corporate crypto standards while stablecoins take over payments in 2025. I guess we could take a look at that. It's probably just going to outline all of the companies that are doing that. They're the bigger ones anyway. Valuation logic stock. Stablecoin Rails wars. Stablecoin Rail Worlds from tech to channel control with Tron defending the moat. Really? I think this is just a Tron shill article. Looks like USDT supply distribution by blockchain. This is actually interesting. So 0.5% at Arbitrum, 46% sitting on Tron, ridiculous. Ethereum sitting at 44.5% on Ethereum. Wow, so I did not know that Tron was definitely taking the lead with, I guess USDT usage on their platform. All right, let's see what else we can dig up. Bitcoin upgrade is splitting developers, or tokenized TradFi asset. Electronic Arts officially confirms a 55 billion acquisition. Yes, that's still pretty big, man. That's pretty big. Worldwide Asset Platform enters new phase, expanding compliant access to on-chain assets. Is that Ondo? What are we talking about? We're talking about Mantle. We're talking about, what are we talking about? Regulated gateway for ROWAs. Open Eden is set to address these gaps directly, building our... Okay, so it's a chauffeur token I've never heard of. Open Eden. Launched Open Dollar, USDO, another stablecoin for that particular venture, and Worldwide Asset. Okay. All right, let's go somewhere else real quick. Let's take a look at Daily HODL or Daily Coin. Daily HODL, ARK investor Kathy Wood lays out 3 attributes why Bitcoin will always be bigger than Ethereum. We can take a look at that, I guess. I don't think it's really that much of a shocker. Chief Executive Investment giant ARK Invest is identifying 3 key reasons why Bitcoin will always remain bigger than Ethereum. In a new interview with the Master Investor podcast, ARK Invest CEO Kathy Wood, absolutely love Kathy Wood, says the top crypto assets by market cap fills 3 roles at the top that altcoin cannot. Bitcoin serves as 3 roles. Bitcoin is a global monetary system, rules-based quantity, rules to be sure, and that alone would be a very big idea, and is used as technology, layer 1, the blockchain, never been hacked. There's other blockchains cannot say that, and so that's why the monetary system is based on it, and it's the first of its kind, the asset class. We wrote in our first white paper that in 2016. So a new asset class that I got 3 important attributes to it. All right, so according to Kathy Wood, competition between the layer 2 blockchain will push value into the top crypto asset by market cap. I do think the Ethereum is playing a very important role, and therefore Ethereum is a native cryptocurrency in the DeFi ecosystem. A lot of the fees are going to go into layer 2s. Robinhood, for example, announced that it was going to start its layer 2 like Coinbase has. They got a disproportionate amount of fees. Now the question is whether they're going to have many layer 2s, or are they going to just start to competing against one another and confer more importance to the layer 1? Yeah, okay. So that's pretty much all the I guess, the new little tidbits they got from Kathy Wood. I guess it's just old news. But wrapped up in her pretty little words. Okay. Russian citizen allegedly orchestrates a county hacking scheme, uses fake identities to generate $31 million in trading proceeds. Macro guru Lynn Alden predicts Bitcoin will be larger than gold's $25 trillion market cap. And here's why. Oh, here we go. another I guess, crypto great, investor analyst. Macro expert Lynn Alden outlines the reason why she believes that Bitcoin's price market cap will surge to 1,000% to surpass gold's massive valuation. In an interview with Tom Belay, she was on there with Tom. Okay. Alden states that Bitcoin possesses several properties that make it a superior store of value. While some people, believe that Bitcoin's current valuation is huge, Alden notes that Bitcoin's market cap is still tiny compared to the other global assets. Right now, even at the $2 trillion plus market cap, it seems big, but it's something like 0.2% of the global assets. Gold is something like that. It's 20 trillion network in size, estimated around 2% of the global assets. So I think Bitcoin is going to grow in a role that gold fills to some extent, but then it potentially has an avenue to grow further still because of it's able to solve things that gold itself hasn't, as a money can't solve. And so there's certain things obviously gold can do that Bitcoin can't do. You can use it in the industry, it has these practical purposes, but as of money, Bitcoin is in many words more powerful. It's able to beam around the world in 10 minutes, even faster by using some higher layers. On top of the Bitcoin portability, Alden highlights that the Bitcoin has achieved network effect dominance, putting Bitcoin in position to remain irreplaceable for decades to come. It's the strongest network on the planet, guys. The most secure network we have. It puts Microsoft and what they built their entire lifetime to rest. She says that Bitcoin is essentially a communication protocol, and its total addressable market is bigger than gold's. And I think that another way kind of thinking about it is that because, especially if your audience is in general anyone who's technologically minded, our first thought is, well, first technology is going to be the one that gets displaced. It's going to be some later thing that becomes to displace it, and that the way I kind of capitalized that this is going to be a really big exception for the communication protocols. Those so far have to trend very long lifestyle for lasting. So whether it's Ethernet, whether it's simple mail transfer protocol, whether it's TCP, whether it's USB or other kind of technology that becomes dominant in their fields, they tend to be the update over time, and so what displaces USB is the next USB, rather than literally a competitor. And two, complexity, the fast-moving parts. That tends to happen. This is she's all over the place, man. It's just like she does rant. And two, the complexity of the fast-moving parts and tends to happen in the periphery, or higher layers, whereas the core of the system itself is kind of simple. I think that Bitcoin is following a similar approach, which is new communication protocol that exists. In this case, it's a communication of value. It's achieved basically network effect dominance. It becomes increasingly less likely that something within its own field will displace it in a similar way like Ethernet or USB, and others have achieved dominance. Therefore, it's going to grow into whatever the total addressable market it has, which I think is north of gold's current 2% global assets. Whew, man, that was a hell of a lengthy article out there, of course, by Lynn Alden. Okay. Oh man. Poland advances strict crypto bill, sparking public backlash. We can take a look at that. There's a lot of news today, guys. 300,000 Bitcoin target becoming increasingly likely, analysts say. Man, there's a lot of Bitcoin specific news out today. Qatar bank taps JP Morgan's blockchain for faster US dollar payments. Let's go. Man, there's a lot of stuff to get in on out. And it's it's getting late too. Let's jump in a few more of these and do another run through the news, talking heads, and the chat, guys. Poland advances strict crypto bill, sparking public backlash. Poland's crypto asset market act awaits Senate review after Sejm approval, sparking a backlash over licensing fees and potential prison terms for violations. Polish lawmakers approved a bill regulating the crypto asset market, introducing key restrictions and establishing a dedicated supervisory authority. Poland's lower house of parliament, the Sejm, voted for a favor of Crypto Asset Market Act on Friday, sending the bill to the Senate for consideration. All right, the bill 1424, which is yet to reflect the apparent third reading vote in the Sejm, introduced a licensing regime for the crypto asset service providers, CASPs. Wow, that's how they're using that. CASPs. Aligning Poland's regulations with the European Union's markets and crypto regulation framework. All right. I'm just going to stop there. It's crazy. But anyway, Poland is now, I guess, going to have proper regulatory laws in their country for crypto. Ooh, okay. That's bullish, guys. That's bullish. And for those who think that we're just gonna roll on over and die into 2026 when all this stuff is just happening right now for our space, I think you gotta think again. At least have a strategy just in case, right? That's what I have. 300,000 Bitcoin target becomes increasingly likely. Analyst says Bitcoin failed to follow gold at all-time highs this month, but analysts argue that Bitcoin usually follows 3 to 4 months later. Yeah, 3 to 4 months? I thought it was 3 or 4 weeks. Setting targets as high as $300,000 breakout on Bitcoin. They have a chart. Yeah, they do. Let's take a look here. What do they have? Here, gold price versus Bitcoin price. You can see here. It's so blurry, I can't even see what the months are or the years. I'm assuming this is 2024. This is 2025. This is 2026. This is 2020. I don't even know. These might be in between years. I don't even know, man. What a crapshoot. Who the hell did this? Cointelegraph. Who the hell did this? Nancy Lubal. Nancy. You're an asshole. I'm just gonna say it.
What are you, stupid?
Who the hell puts out blurry shit like this? Okay. Pair to rally at 446,000, 446% towards the meta target. Cup and handle pattern at the 160. Gold. Bitcoin must hold 112 for a push higher. Yes, I agree. Yeah. I mean, the first touch is 133. That's all I know, realistically. I'm not gonna call for some crazy nonsense 300,000. Although Grok did next month call for that $400,000 target. Don't forget that, guys. It's still on the board on Bitcoin. Where is that? I cannot believe we're already here. It's ridiculous. We talked about this months ago. Grok 4.0 heavy. $400,000 prediction in October. Calling for $400,000 Bitcoin. I mean, if the strategic Bitcoin reserve bill, guys are almost at 114,000. If the strategic Bitcoin reserve bill does come out, and we start at least announcing to the world that we're going to be buying Bitcoin, it's possible we do start a little bit of a gold rush. 400,000 is crazy though, but we're waiting. We've been waiting for parabolic movements forever. Okay, let's take a look at the chat, guys. Catch up with you guys, and then go back through some TradFi news. Oh man, God, there's so many things to talk about. There's too much news. Brave Freedom says, "No, I mean, we can DCA Otaku with the super chat. Yes, end of the month, low liquidity. I'm tipping my chaos news anchor, not telling you to DCA. I'm DCAing into Otaku. Thank you, my man. Thank you for DCAing Brave Freedom." CEO. Oh, great heart, big freedom. Yeah. Now with I don't know. I'm at a loss of words. A new bull or bear in every Happy Meal. I don't know. Oh jeez. Liquidity a party, yes. Break from freedom, yes. Comment of this morning. She's as sharp as attack pulse, even in the AM. Yes, even in the AM. Liquidity party. God, so stupid. You guys are awesome. Yes, love. And dude, James, Cody. Yes, we did. Yes, much love. Yes, much love, and dude. Morning strawberry dragons, guys. Morning strawberry, our favorite flavor of dragon. Nebula nerd, yes. Bitcoin approaching 114,000. Don't forget DCA on your daily otaku. Guys, also don't forget to take your orange pills. Don't forget to take your orange pills. Get one a day, keeps the FOMO at bay and the fear away. I can take one right now. I can probably take one. Yeah, I'll take one of these right now. Okay. All right, so yeah, 113.9 slap down, slap, yeah, down to 113.7, probably retesting 113.5 soon, maybe a retest back up 114 later. It's still early, guys. It's still early. It's Monday, so again, false move Monday. Watch out for Mondays. Let's take a look at Kim Illinois Snowline bringing us the live heat map for free, the book map for free. Don't pay for something you get for free, guys.
What are you, stupid?
Cody coming in with another extra life. Oh my gosh, dude. Another $2. Super chat from Cody. Thank you, my man. Thank you. I need that extra life, man. I really do. And this weekend was a shit show. All right. So yeah, we're sitting at 113.6 right now. Coming back down to retest. What do we have in here in these trenches, though? What do we have to fight in these trenches? Is there anything? There's a little bit. There's a little bit in there. We already smashed through all this now, so that's all gone. That's all reset for the market. We have a little bit before we hit 115,000. 115,000, of course, is the big target we need to break through today, or I guess this week. I'm sure it's going to happen soon, right? Soon. All right, so that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for $115,000 Bitcoin to break. That's where all of the bears are setting up shop. And then after that, there's really nothing. Even 120 is not looking that highlighted, right? It's not doing that strong. We're going to go 100 and let's take a look out here. Some of the stronger levels. Wow, look at all the bulls coming in strong. Went clutch. No one wants it to fall under 100,000 again. Look at all this, guys. This is crazy. There's definitely a lot more underneath us than there is above us. 120 is going to be the strongest push we have, and then they're already setting up shop as high as 150 that we've seen. I guess Kimba's got his scroll down a little lower now, at 140. But yeah, we're ready for these moves. And 133, 135, I think is going to be. Yeah, they're already starting. You can tell they're already starting to put those orders up there. And that's what I see, 133 on my chart. us, of course, smashing through on top of that, or at least to it, right? To it, right there. 133, 130. The longer we go, of course, the higher this is going to be. So somewhere between 133 and 136. If we smash it there today, it'd be 131.5. But I don't think we're going to get to 131.5 today. That'd be awesome, though. All right. So yeah, that's what we're looking at, guys. And again, winning.
We're gonna win so much.
By
you
winning.
may even get tired of winning. We're gonna say, please, please, too much winning. Can't take it anymore.
Yeah, but Bitcoin's getting another push up to the upside right now. All right, let's take a look and see what else we're talking about this morning. Qatar Bank taps JP Morgan's blockchain for faster US dollar payments. It's a treasurer's dream, says QNB Kamal Morris, highlighting how the bank shift to JP Morgan's Connexus blockchain enables near instant 24/7 payments. Qatar National Bank Group, QNB, one of the biggest Middle East largest banks, has adopted JP Morgan's blockchain platform Connexus to process corporate payments in Qatar, according to a Monday Bloomberg report. How come we didn't get that report? The switch marks a departure from the constraints of a traditional banking infrastructure, where cross-border payments are limited to weekdays and can take days to complete. Of course, the legacy legacy system sucks, and they're building better things in the background. All right, who would have thought, right? That's the whole idea of this whole thing. $300,000 Bitcoin target becoming increasingly likely, analyst says. I think we already covered that. Yeah, we already covered that. All right, let's go back into TradFi and see what else is going on over there at Bloomberg. Bloomberg's on break. CNBC. They're talking about EV. September demand. 12% of all sales is EV. ICE. Q3 mark. What? Q3 mark. ICE? What is the ticker for? What ICE? What is ICE on the ticker? I don't know. Okay. Let's go back to Fox Business. There's just some headlines. They're on break, I think. School board chair reacts to superintendent arrest. Okay. This is in Des Moines, Iowa. Okay. All right. I'm over it. Let's take a look. Make sure nothing breaking happened on TradFi news outlets. No, it's pretty much the same headlines we saw this morning on Fox Business, CNBC. Same headlines as well. Cleveland Feds, yeah, same thing, same stuff, same things. Okay. All right, let's get back into some more crypto news. Let's take a look at about Bitcoin.com news. Yeah, let's go there. Bitcoin price watch. Bulls bite back. Bitcoin holds 112 or higher. ETF weekly. These are all old. Yeah, these are all old. Okay, let's take a look at cryptonews.net. We already went there today. Cryptonews.com. AI won't kill Bitcoin mining. It might reprice it. We covered that last week. Digital assets funds log 812 million outflows. Solana draws 291 million inflows. Jack Dorsey's BitChat explodes in Madagascar as protesters ditch government-controlled comms. Nice. That is, of course, his Bluetooth-backed Bitcoin system. Why is crypto up today? Yada yada. Strategy acquires another 196 Bitcoin for 22 million. So yeah, of course, Strategy's buying the dip. Let's do some doom scrolling. I actually have some stuff I wanted to share with you guys. I was going like a madman this weekend on my phone. Let's see if we can scroll down and find some stuff that I shared. Okay, a barbershop listening. Yeah, I'm at a barbershop listening to normies break down last week's football game like Wall Street analysts. They know every stat, every player's contract, every trade rumor, but ask them about inflation, interest rates is where money's bleeding out, and where and it's just blank stares. Experts on someone else's finances, clueless about their own. Yeah, that's the system's greatest trick. Distract you with games while it robs you blind. I stack Bitcoin because I refuse to play stupid. It's coming from Double Stack. Double A Stack on Twitter. I thought that was a pretty cool little slice of life there. As I have slices of life like this all the time. I'm sure you guys do too once you go out into the venture out of the bunker into the real world, right? I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one. First, microchips will be wearable, then it'll be likely be implemented into your brain, under your skin. This coming out last week. It was insane. Yeah, it only got worse over the weekend as it festered and stewed on X. They will want to start microchipping every human for your own good and safety. Convenience, of course, as it always is. Yeah, so, yeah, they're going to be controlling us, guys. It's coming. It's coming. One of these days. One of these days. All right. Okay. What else we have here? Married and own a home by 30 years old. Half of the United States in 1950. 60, 52%. We have 1970, 48%. 1980, 45%. We just keep trickling down to where we are now, the lowest we've ever had for Americans to afford homes. Yeah, we're sitting at 12% now. Down from 0.25% of being married and owning a home by 30 years old. Yeah, ridiculous. I was definitely part of that metric, I guess, in 2010. 2010 to 2015 was when I first bought my home. More Americans subscribe to OnlyFans than hold Bitcoin, according to ISA. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cute. I don't know if that's true. Probably is, though. I don't have an OnlyFans or don't subscribe to one, but yeah, there's that. Checkpoints are everywhere in China now, guys. So yeah, everywhere in China is 15-minute cities. Everywhere you go, you need to verify your vaccine passport, and yeah, have your QR code ready to scan on your phone. When the guard scans, it will immediately send it out an alarm, and the guards will be able to alert it and come to arrest you if you do not have your vaccines. Ooh, oh boy, there's so many things. Wow. Yeah, Lark Davis tweets this out over the weekend. Not sure why everyone's panicking right now. We all know September seasonality. Yes, of course, we've been showing that for years, for the entire year. What typically, yeah, Bitcoin does on average per month. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, I tweeted this. BlackRock CEO reveals Michael Saylor advised the firm when MicroStrategy was in its teens in terms of price. Yeah, so yeah, I thought that was kind of good. Little article there popped up. I just kind of showed you guys the headline. When you finally discover who's responsible for all your trading losses. Don't do anything stupid, guys. All right. Yeah, hope you all bought the September dip because business cycles seem to be shifted from 4 years to 5 years due to the interest cut delay. And if that were true, the market could top in the latter part of 2026. Of course, shouting out to Raw Paul on this, as he's been calling for that now for the entire freaking year. So have I. I don't know. He might have shifted his stance in like April or May, I think. I think that's kind of where we all started kind of thinking and looking that it was going to go into 2026. So I thought this was pretty cool. But again, blurry pictures, damn it. Okay, so yeah, correction phase. This is basically just comparing all of the previous halvings and yeah, cycles to where we are now. And yeah, pushing us into, of course, into 2026. And the business cycles are on the other one. Where is it? Digital assets, debt, the business cycles. Yeah. Yeah, I still like that one from 1876. 1875, whatever it is, showing you the business cycles, the boom and bust cycles. All right, let's go back into more doom. Digital ID control. China is going door to door to install QR codes so everyone can instantly check the homeowner's social credit score by scanning the QR code outside. This is insane. Okay, all right, so that's what I got. I wanted to catch up and share with you guys from the weekend. A lot of doom in the weekend, doom scrolling. But of course, I wanted to share with you some doom scrolling now live on the stream as well. Strategy has acquired another 196 Bitcoin for 22 million, as we just talked about. Now, of course, that's the post from Michael Saylor this morning. Who's ready for Quarter 4? That's coming from George. Crypto Otaku. George, you're George, I'm George, we're all George. October, Moonvember, and Bullcember. I don't know about Bullcember, though. It's kind of hit or miss. Yeah, Decembers are hit or miss. Everyone, of course, likes to sell off for, of course, settling for taxes. And then, yeah, we've got to go into the next year. more likely. It's official 300 weeks since 2020 began, saving $50 a week in Bitcoin. During that time would have turned $15,000 into half a Bitcoin, now worth over $63,000. Saving in gold instead would have yielded you about 7.4 ounces of gold, worth just over $28,000. So yeah, you would have made about double your money, give or take, a lot more. But anyway, if you would have just stacked sats from 2020 to 2025, so about 5 years, $50. Was it a week or a month? Yeah, a week. $50 a week in Bitcoin, man. Just in, Pakistan's prime minister just told you the United Nations will adopt Bitcoin and crypto. They are the tools of the future, and it's going to be huge.
As the tools of the future,
there it is.
Strategic partnerships, including our all-weather cooperation with China through the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, under President Xi Jinping's landmark Belt and Road Initiative, are contributors to our progress as I speak.
All right. Okay, what else do we have here? Canada's forcing all Canadians to hand in their guns. They have 1 year to get compensation for handing in their guns. Starting October 26th, it will become criminal to own a gun. What? Is that real? Like all guns? Even hunting rifles? There's no way. There's no way that's real. Let me take a look. Canada guns 2026. And in, I guess. I don't know. Canada in 2026, Canada can hand in banned assault-style firearms to participate in voluntary buyback program that is being launched by individual owners. The program allows lawful owners to surrender these weapons to compensation. That's not. I mean, it's not all guns. It's not all guns. It's stupid. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Man spotted riding around the Draco strapped to his back. Ready for action. Where's this at? Detroit? Where is this? No, I think those are digital. I don't know. Florida. This is Florida. Oh hell no. That's in Florida. Yeah, it's open carry in Florida now. Oh man, I think my parents are gonna have to get out of there. That's crazy. Poland's parliament approves the new Crypto Asset Market Act, requiring licenses for providers. Tries to acquire 196 Bitcoin. Digital ID. Every guys, it's crazy. Every day it's just more and more countries, more and more institutions, more and more companies. Wow, Trump just posted this on his Truth Social. What the hell?
The reasons older adults struggle with pain, inflammation, cognitive decline, and other ailments of aging, for which doctors often prescribe dangerous and addictive
I don't take any pills, guys. White House officially creates an executive order to fine banks that discriminate against crypto companies. Yeah, I actually had a conversation with someone last night about that. Like, oh, all the pills and all the things. I'm like, yeah, you won't find that in my household. Not a single one. Okay. Massive groups of armed border patrol agents have arrived in downtown Chicago. Yes, they're here. They actually made. Wow, he actually sent the guard to freaking Chicago. He did it. A federal takeover at Chicago is looking imminent. Ridiculous. They had to stop it. I don't know if you guys saw those videos of breaking in the companies every single night. Stealing all their shit. Small business owners basically just fled. It's crazy what's happening in Chicago. And this is only 2 hours north of me. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully they don't like scare them out like roaches and they come to all the neighboring cities outside. I really don't want that to start affecting me here. I mean, they can try. I've got guns laying around the studio all over the place, so why not? Make my day. Okay. It's the foundation of their social credit system now adopted by the West. Digital ID in the first step to China. Look, it's a surveillance state. One mistake can cost you your job, bank account, your family, and your freedom. Yes, reject it totally here in the West. Yeah, I hope we do. All right. There's a lot of doom scrolling. San Francisco mayor last month will no longer have the option for people to sleep and use drugs on the streets. San Francisco this morning. They're using drugs and sleeping on the streets. This is not just a troll video, but if it isn't, then oh wow, yeah. They're zombies, man. They're zombies. crazy. This world is so.
What are you, stupid?
Oh man, Gates Foundation has developed a microneedle patch implants installs mRNA permanent quantum dot marking into your body. Oh God, dude, we just gotta keep Bill Gates and his fortune out of our lives. Okay, yeah, new in our health. A new Harvard peer-to-peer study just urged central banks to buy Bitcoin for the reserve. It's happening. Yeah, I think that's old news, isn't it? Harvard's been buying for months. Yeah. Okay, so we are $40 trillion in debt. This is coming from Spencer Hackaman on Twitter. Some of the highest quality 24-karat gold used in Oval Office and cabinet room in the White House. Foreign leaders and everyone else freak out when they see the quality and the beauty. Of course, just yeah. Why am I forget who this is in terms of policymakers or government official. I follow Spence. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, it's all the gold that they put on all of the adornments in the White House because yeah. Trump got, I guess, embarrassed by a world leader at the beginning of this year. There are no called strikes in investing. You don't need 20 right decisions to get everything right. 4 or 5 will probably do, and that's coming from Warren Buffett. Actually, you only need one, and that's Bitcoin, of course, coming from Bitcoin News. Of course, that's a bad bias. So, yeah, you can be over diversified or under diversified. I would say Bitcoin. Point to Bitcoin on both of those things. Anyway, all right. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, after 16 years, Bitcoin has already surpassed the entire market cap of both Visa and MasterCard combined. Yeah, it only took 16 years to do it. Okay, all right. I think we've pretty much we've seen Pakistan now come out. I think come up in my feed now like 4 times. I think we've exhausted the news over on X, or the real news on X. Okay, guys. So that's what we got today. Let's take a look back on the TradFi one more time, and then we're gonna go and take a look in the chat and call it for the stream today. I gotta go out there and I gotta start running. I haven't ran since Friday. I took the weekend off this week. So okay, let's take a look. What's Bloomberg? They're on break. CNBC. I regret taking the weekend off. I'm telling you, this weekend sucked.
Rebates on your option trades, which help offset those.
Everyone is on break. Everyone's on break. Everyone's on break. Okay. Right. So I think with that being said, let's take a look at the chat. See how the chat is doing. Take a look up on Bitcoin. See how that's doing. And of course, Bubbles. Take a look at Bubbles real quick before we go as well. On the day, let's go to the top 100 on the day. We're starting to go a little red now. Look at that. Oh no, there we go. 2.1. I was still on the week. it's barely even red on the week. Look at that. 0.0% on the week. 0.07%. Okay, so yeah, it's still looking pretty good on the day. We're up over 2% now. Biggest movers is that Zcash. Yeah, Zcash up 18%. Pump.fun up 11%. Kill that with fire. Mantle, yeah, Mantle's up 10%. That's pretty much it. Quant's still having a good run. Still having a good run on Quant. It's up 15% on the week now. It's been a while since we've seen a move out of Quant. All right. So yeah, those are the top movers right now in the top 100. Let's take a look and see how you guys are doing in the chat. And Bitcoin's sitting right now at 114. Possible breakout imminent. Let's see, 15 minutes still. Yeah, it's got a leg up. Yeah, it has a chance to get up there. We got to get it back above 14.5 to try to smash through 115. It's going to be the strongest thing we have to smash through this day. I don't know if we're going to get through 120, but I mean, anything's possible. All right, how you guys doing in the chat? Pure Michigan. Ooh, Pure Michigan. the guy with Draco on his back riding a moped. Yeah, that was Florida though, but yeah, it's going from Michigan to Detroit to Florida. Whole state's probably just packing. Okay, Neb's booty needs a rest, says Braveheart. Oh my god. Oh wow, I am so behind the chat, guys. Braveheart, I need more hours in the day, more hours at McFreedom. I need more dry powder. Yes, Gamma. You gotta make that money. Nebs isn't paying his cut. What? Neb's not paying now? It's only 10%, Nabs. What are you doing? Braveheart and Freedom says, me too. I'm still waiting for my next dry to hit tomorrow. Puppy payment incoming, and then I'll take it. Oh crap, that's right. I got some dry powder actually coming from eBay. I gotta ship that stuff out. Gamma Goddess, yes, 100% Braveheart. Yes, and Neb's booty needs a rest sometimes. If you want longevity, he needs to take ice baths for that booty revival. Oh my God, you guys are ridiculous. Neb's still working the streets. I don't know. That man can still work the streets, I guess. Gamma Goddess says, yeah, Braveheart. I think he likes the pain. My God. Oh no. Braveheart and Freedom says he will produce for years to come. That Nebs. He likes a good brush fire. Oh jeez. Avantis looking juicy. I can't wait for more dry. Yes, that's one of my top picks for sure. Avantis Pith. I think those two were my top picks today, weren't they? I did DCA into the XCN this weekend. I have to wait for more dry powder, of course, coming from Gamma Goddess. Jerry the Turtle up 40%, says Scrub. It's a good day. It's a good day for Jerry the Turtle. You guys are ridiculous. What the hell? Jerry the freaking Turtle. Hopefully you guys will learn the hard, not the hard way. Hopefully you guys will learn at some point. I heard that some ramblings about the 4 to 5 year cycles related to U.S. debt refinancing changes. Any thoughts, true or false? That could usher us into a new new business cycle. If we refinance our debt, I mean, we have to define our gold reserves. I mean, what is it sitting at $4 an ounce right now? It's ridiculous. It's retarded. Okay. Lack of a better word, I guess. Jesus. Cliff coming with a $5 super chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to, guys, don't forget to hit all the buttons. I don't care if you're a bull or a bear. Do the thing. Hit the button. Where'd my light go? Boom. Yes, don't forget to shill harder. The King of Ohio demands it. Oh, God. Guys, we're getting so close to 1,000. I can taste it. GG, I've been eyeing my XEN rewards for dry powder, but I'm just letting it trickle on in. Yes, Braveheart. God bless us all, says Not a Jive Turkey. Yes. Let us be blessed into the mess of 2025. I haven't checked my XEN rewards in a long time. I'm probably rich by now, says Scrub. Oh my God. Go grab it, Scrub. Spend it on the dip and restaking compound. Just don't throw it at Jerry the Turtle. Don't do it. Not investment.
What are you, stupid?
Not investment advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I must say it for all the Canadians. Come take it, bitches. The guns. Oof. Yeah. Come get some. Yeah, there we go. Get some classic Duke Nukem. Yeah, come get some. Scrubs, yes, a church just got shot up and burned down in Grand Blanc yesterday in Michigan. I wonder how long until Florida will reverse what they just did. I don't know. I have a feeling that people are just going to start poking the bear. And what I mean by bears are the people with guns open carrying, and then someone's going to get hurt, and then they're going to have to do something. All right, the robots are here, says Cliff. The robots are here. Scrub says, I'm safe from Chicago by a big body of water. Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are, my man. Yes, I'm going to say it for all the... Okay, I think I read that one. I got to scroll back down. Okay, if we're Canadian, I go Yosemite Sam on their asses. If I were Canadian. How are you going to live in the Great White North and mooses and grizzly bears and no rifles to protect your babies? I'm calling BS on Canada. Yeah, I'm calling BS on that too. I don't think that was even real. I don't think they're going to take your rifles. Bitcoin just broke 114,000. Let's go. Let's go.
So much.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, we're loading. We're loading 115 possibly today, man. Pure Michigan. Yes, Cliff. Is that what 5,000 now on the day? Where's the daily take us? Monday morning. We're up about 13.5, something like that. 13.7. About 2.3% on the day. That's pretty crazy. Right out the gate. And it's not even October yet, guys. It's not even October yet. Are you staking XCM, Braveheart? What's happening in the China checkpoints, vaccine checks, no freedom? That's what's coming for Canada next. If they turn in their guns, possibly. A well-placed shit will kill a robot, Cliff. I'll kill a robot. Isn't Grand Blanc, Michigan, on the Canadian eastern side of the Michigan, under the Michigan thumb? Yes, Gamma. Braveheart McFreedom 100%. Braveheart McFreedom says, I well-placed shot will kill that robot. I don't know, man. That's why we have these wrenches. We can dismantle them one piece at a time. Again, guys, don't forget, we're handing out wrenches before we get to 1,000 subs. So if you haven't gotten a wrench yet, let me know in the chat. And of course, all you have to do is to subscribe. And every person who subscribes before we hit 1,000 subs is going to get a wrench. My alarm's going off in my studio somewhere, and I don't know where my phone is. Okay, that means I am late. I am late. Grand Blanc is underneath Flint. Ooh, underneath Flint, Michigan. Ooh, nice, Flint, Michigan. Oh, that place is legendary. I've been there once. M Knight says Kramer posted on X buy crypto. It was a good run, guys. See you in 4 to 5 years. Oh God. Yep. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Kramer, the reverse Kramer, the inverse Kramer. Gamma Ghana says, nice, I should have probably do that. Braveheart Freedom says, absolutely, Gamma, is very easy. No lockup period where you can sell anytime. Yeah, get those XCM rewards up, Gamma. Ice Baths for the Buoy Revival. What the? Nebs came back. Oh, I mean, at least they're thinking about your well-being, my man. We love you, Nebs. Game God says, 100% Braveheart. Hit the buttons, guys. Don't forget to hit the buttons. Hit the buttons. Yeah, the like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit those buttons, guys. Don't forget. Do it for the chaos and the freedom. McRibs coming back to McFreedoms. We have it all the time. Starting October 1st. Anyone think the government shutdown will dump the market? It's possible. I feel like we're going into October. Into October oversold. Either way, I was expecting this rally on the 1st, not today. But we got it anyway. So this could be a fake out rally. We don't know. Scrub says, what program do you use to soundboard and all those videos Otaku? I'm using OBS right now. Using OBS, and of course, a Stream Deck or two. All right. Anyone think the government shutdown will dump the market? Okay, I already read that. What program do you use? Yes, I gotcha. And then, yes, we got Diamond Hands, Cody Bakula, the jeweler. Let's freaking go. Yes. Man, it's still climbing. Still printing, candles too. Let's look at the 1 minute real quick. Hey, wow, yeah, it still got legs. It wants to go back up. Look at this. About ready to go up for another breakout. It's either now make or break it in the next 2 minutes, maybe. Man. Yeah, my alarm's just popping off over the other side of the studio. All right, guys. So, yeah, we're still chopping up. It's hard to leave. I need to go run, but it's hard to leave when shit's going on right now. Oh, jeez, crazy. I gotta find this freaking... Yeah, I gotta find my phone. I gotta turn that damn thing on. 1 second, guys. There we go. I got the damn thing. I can stop this alarm. Okay. Whoa. So yeah, Bitcoin breaking out, man. That's crazy. 114.2. Let's take a look over at Kimbo real quick. See what's happening on the heat map. We're smashing through the thick of it right now. Yeah, we're eating it up. Looks like we're having 1 million, 500,000, close to 1 million. A lot of buys coming in. $800,000 worth of Bitcoin. Yeah, people are buying it up. 500,000. We're getting FOMO. We're actually getting FOMO right now. Is that FOMO that I'm seeing? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, we're smashing through it. The next big test is going to be 115. That's it, right there. I'll show you guys that on the chart. I still have it up there. Boom, right there. That's where we're headed for. We're almost through our bull target. We're almost at our bull target from last week. That's crazy. This breakout's been explosive for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the rest of the coins as this price continues to load. More than likely, we're going to hit 115 in the next half hour, I guess, or less. Let's take a look and see what's going on with bubbles. Refresh that real quick. Oh, Jesus. Zcash is almost up to 20% now. Yeah, up to 2.5% almost on the day. Avalanche is up 5%. Jeez. Oh, man. Solana's up 5.5%. Yeah, this is a good day, guys. Check your portfolios. Oh, boy. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, yeah. It's a good day. Oh, yeah. Instantly up like 10, 20 grand in an hour. It's ridiculous. Don't forget to take profits if you guys are, sitting on some profits to take. Speaking of all the coins moving, looks like Swiftcoin in my portfolio. The only coins that haven't moved yet are Swiftcoin and I don't have Gari anymore, but yeah, that's still down. I sold Gari when I got close to where I bought it in, a little higher than where I bought it in. I just took it. I just screw this. I saw the thing on the chart. All right, let's take a look at some charts. Take a look at some charts other than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still, trying to break above 114.2 to 114.3. Let's take a look at Ethereum real quick. 4,200 on Ethereum. Damn, look at that. That does not look like it wants to stop either. That could be a very good omen. Well, I wish I knew what the order books look like on Ethereum, but I don't pay for Bookmap. Let's see what's going on. XCN. Wow, that chart went to shit. But looks bullish either way. Looks bullish either way. Jasmy, yeah, these are all going to look pretty much the same. Jasmy, Swiftcoin, not really feeling it though. Not quite yet. Down 1% on the day so far. Jasmy's down. I guess it's just down 0.1% now. XCN's almost down a full percent now. We got ZBEC up 4%. Damn, heading towards 4 cents. 4 cents. 204. Jesus, 204. We got Moonwell. Looking pretty good. Yeah, we got 2% up on Moonwell. Myria is down. Who would have thought? Another 1% down. That could break out. Though. Swee's up almost 2%, 1.5% now. Possibly breaking out of this cup right here. Matic's up 0.3%. We got Say up more than 0.5%. That looks like it's about ready to explode. XRP, a lot of tight price action, guys. All these charts look pretty tight.
Go. Tight.
Yes, like a tiger. Yes. Yes, like a tiger. Yes.
Like a tiger blood, man.
Winning. Yes, everything. I mean, look at XRP. XRP also looking pretty tight here on the 15-minute. To the upside, had a little bit of a shoot up to 2.193. Then we got Solana, yes, looking good. Avalanche, looking tight. ADA, Link, everything up and to the right. Wow, Link actually had a pretty good spike as well, $22, 22.1. Doge coming up now too, 23 cents. Again, I'm looking for a big breakout on Doge at some point. Yeah, because again, they just had their ETF launch, and if anything like other ETFs, this is pretty much playing out exactly what I said was going to happen to it. That's crazy. That's playing right into it. And again, I had an ETF launch about 2 weeks, give or take, maybe 3, and this coin will be sitting at above previous highs. WorldCoin. Wow, no. Wormhole looking really tight. Look at this. Holy crap on Wormhole. Definitely found its footing and hasn't broken out. It's still looking pretty bullish in this last big breakout to the upside. Came down, retest, and keeping at least a bull trend line going at, what is that, 10 cents? 10 cents down from 13. And that was, on the 20th. So that was last Saturday, not this past Saturday, but the one before. Okay, so we'll take a look at gold too, sitting at new all-time high. Yep, new all-time high this morning as well, 3,800. 4,000's coming, guys. This is pretty much following the same path as well. I don't know if we're gonna get a rebound by the end of the year or what, but my God, gold's just ripping. Honey, we still have honey on the board too. That's still at the bottom. Hanging out. Still hanging out on the bottom of honey. Hasn't done anything. And of course, Gari's there as well. So anyway, while we're here, I was just kind of show you exactly what I saw last week. I just decided to take everything out. I might throw some more back in if I get some more dry powder to buy back in. But yeah, we had this breakout last week. I just sold it there. I bought this in at like 5.5, something like that. I sold it for 5.6. It was just slightly higher. It was as high. It went to a high of 5.9, almost 6, 206. I just said screw it. I'm out. Yeah, I'll probably get back in at some point though. I think it's gonna do okay. There's a lot of potential here for upside. I do like that. If you look back at the beginning of this chart, it can only go up, right? It can only go up from here. So I do like this for some quick bunny turnaround play. Bitcoin's still holding 114.2. Still holding 114.2. Let's see how it's going on in the chat. Right, Scrub. I think the shutdown could increase joblessness, says Cliff. Yes, I 100% agree with you there, Cliff. If they do go for a shutdown, it would definitely be. Oh man, I don't want to know what those job numbers are going to look like in November. Nebler says, I'm here and listening. I'm here, and all I hear is Nebs needs a booty revival. Yes, we're trying again. We're helping. we're thinking of you, man. We're thinking of your well-being. I think shutdown government could increase joblessness. 100% on that, Cliff. Let the government shut down. Smoke and mirrors. They are all the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. Yes, they are definitely the masters of the curtain or whatever. The masters of the curtain. The Wizard of Oz. Scrub. I think Mr. Wins so much. Said if they shut down, they're getting fired. Yes. Trump said they will be getting fired if they get shut down, and I think that's about a third of the federal workers, if I'm not mistaken. That's not, maybe even more. I forget how many. What portion of the government is not mandatory in terms of numbers of jobs? Determining what portion of the government is mandatory, non-mandatory. I thought it was like a third, or it might be two. I don't think it's 2/3. That'd be ridiculous. There's like no data here. It's just a wall of text. Oh man. Okay. What fraction? I mean, what do I gotta do to give me what I want? Okay, for jobs in the U.S. federal government, there's no clear mandatory versus non-mandatory fraction. Okay, this is all just whatever. All I know is what we have in the past, right? And in the past, the last government shutdown we had in 2013, there was like 850,000 jobs were affected. They were furloughed. Okay, so if we were gonna do that, and maybe do it in a larger faction, because again, that was 12 years ago. Yeah, it could be over 1 million jobs. I don't know. It's crazy. 1 million federal jobs. I don't know. All right, I'm just guesstimating like everyone else. Scrub says the one that 10 trillion coming to the crypto space this year. Chad Garlinghouse has been saying. Yeah. I mean, what is it? Larry Fink's been talking about that 37 trillion on the sidelines, right? Just waiting to get in. They need proper regulation. They need certainty and clarity and yeah, all the stuff and things. Crypto JPEG says, is this move up or a fake out? That's what I'm saying, right? It's hard to tell. There's no way to know until it's Monday too. It's possible that we just come back down and crash by the end of the trading session, by like 3 o'clock maybe. So let's take a look and see what's going on. Or we could just make another leg. We're sitting at some good levels of support though. I'm happy that we at least reclaimed 112, because now we can at least take that back. If we can hold 112 even after today, I just want to see us holding 112. Basically, that's it. 114 now being retested. Are we going to break under that? Are we going to go back down and retest 112? Are we overextended? Is this a fake out? We will see. All right, let's see what else we got here in the chat. Nebs, you need a full spiritual and body revival at this point. Yes, you're all messed up. We're all messed up. 100%. Gamma, 100%. We need help. We need help. I need an adult. I need an adult. Okay, what is it? Gabula. Nerd. Scrub. Yes, Crypto JPEG says, I thought we were going to be boring for a few more days or week. Yes, me too. That was the idea, that we just needed to go through steady wins the race through into October. Get through that monthly close, and we have nothing really holding us back except for the shutdown. Once the shutdown was resumed, then yeah, we could commence the pumpening, right? The great pumpening. Scrump these scrub these nuts. This is Nebs. Oh Jesus, guys, back and forth on that there. Okay, yeah. Brave Farming Freedom says, what did you see on the Gari chart, Otaku, to motivate you to sell or break out even? I just saw the downward trajectory. That's what I saw. I just saw that, and I told you guys when you know, that night when it happened, that I saw that just honored that it just kept doing this downward sell-off, and I didn't think it was done yet. Again, because of all the negative narratives we still have to wait to play out, right? So I'm like, yeah, this is probably going to continue down a little lower, but it's tight now, and it's more than likely we're going to finally break out of this downward trend. Again, the trend is your friend until it's not, right? We haven't broke the trend yet. The trend is down to the downside. So we're sitting at very damn near lows. We could still go a little lower. Next level of support for Gari would be like here, was it 2028, and then beyond that would be 3 zeros, not two. Wait, 2 zeros? My God, 2 zeros. 2 zeros, 2 0. I don't think we're going to get down to 2-0. We'll probably get some positive spin on news and break out before then, but it's still in the cards. And again, if I have the opportunity, I'm going to try DCA back in. Maybe if we get down to these 2-3 levels, I'm not going to wait forever, and I'm not going to care if I miss the vote or not either. I need to pay bills. I need to pay bills, and that was just kind of an opportunity for me to pay a bill or two. Okay. Scrub says, Otaku, I need help. I need your pro streamer advice. Oh no, Scrub. Oh no. I am definitely not pro streamer. Brave Farming Freedom says, a run up at the end of the month just seems odd. I don't trust it with tomorrow. Yeah, I don't either. I'm right there with you, Brave. 100%. 100%. Anyone know about the next interest rate cut? It's going to be in the middle of next month. It's more than likely it's going to be 25. If we lay off all those workers, it may be 50. It may be 50. We need to stimulate the economy. We need to give an incentive for employers to hire more workers, and the best way to do that is for them to borrow more money cheaply to start maybe, making new positions available, right? Buying new pieces of equipment, hiring new workers to use that set of equipment, maybe opening new locations or something. Like we need to start moving this economy in the right direction. Shut down our RIP government employees, then use the workforce. Let's see what we got here from Cliff. Let me see. I'm sure I can pre-screen this real quick. But Cliff, you're trustworthy, man. I trust you. All right. Go to site. Here we go. This is coming in. For the first time in history, labor won't be something we're forced to do. With Tesla Optimus robots, labor will become a choice. Jesus. Yes. Tesla economics. Nibbler says it's pronounced a gabula, nerd. Come on. God, come on, guys. Scrub says, I'm not trying to get another YouTube channel banned, so I have to improvise on how I say things. Oh, gotcha. Cliff says, yeah, Strawberry Dragon says, same in the household. Wednesday we'll see if we're going to start swing trading for rent. Yes. Or just step up and go off the grid. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Cliff. This is a make it or break it for me. Next month is going to be eye-opening. For sure. Eye-opening. I really hope that we can kick those bears down. I really do, guys. I gotta pay my bills and get out of this rut I'm in. We were supposed to be millionaires back 6 months ago. Yes, 6 months ago.
Are you stupid?
Yes. Quite the delay. All right, let's take a look at Kimbo real quick. How's it going, Bitcoin? Yeah, definitely hit a wall there at 114. Now bears are pushing back harder. we may have some footing here for a little while until we have 113.75. If we can keep 113.75, maybe we'll be able to hold 114 for a little longer. But I don't know if we're going to lose 112. I really hope we don't. I really don't. But we could bop around here yeah, it's still early. It's 11. It's 11. So yeah, we could do something like this. Let me get it back to the 5 minute maybe. Yeah. Look at the 5 minute chart. Or the minute. Screw it. We'll do the minute. Very, very short time frames. Okay, so yeah, we could come back down here. Maybe bop around here. Maybe do one more test up, get rejected, lose it, come back down to retest 112. Maybe try to climb back up, and then by like 1 o'clock. Oh my God, I'm way out there. I'm way out there. Jesus. I gotta do that all over again, really. 1 o'clock's right about here. Okay. So we'll see if this really is a fake out by like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is gonna take time to load. So yeah, come back down here, come back up, retest, get shot down. 100. Yeah, so this is about 12 o'clock in the afternoon here. We could probably see a little bit more interest to break back up and maybe a breakout towards 115. Or test that around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That'd be awesome, man. That looks bullish too. That does play out like that, creating, of course, a little bit more of an inverse head and shoulder. Maybe at the end of the day we could break out above that to 116. Where would we go beyond that, though? Let's see. Beyond 115, we'd have to chop. Yeah, 116 would probably be the next breaking point. Slap back down. I remember 117 was very, very strong point of resistance. Yeah, 117.8, 117.5, somewhere in that range there. If this is really a rally and not a fake out, we would probably see something like that later on in the evening, especially when the foreign markets open up. That'd be crazy to retest that level. Again, still kind of early. We are creating some bullish, some bullish patterns here. We're right now about ready to break out of the cup and handle that was been created now. How long is this? On the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, on the daily. You can see this almost every time frame. Yeah, that's on the daily. So if we break out of here, 114. Yeah, we already. If we break on out and we actually do our leg up, that would take us to at least 120. So yeah, break out to 120. That could happen today, guys. It could happen. Everyone's tired of this shit, right? We're tired of this oversold nonsense, right? We need some more winning.
We're gonna win so much.
All right, guys. With that being said, anything's possible today. You just kind of watch out and see how the market feels, how much blood is in the water. I don't know, but yeah, it's possible we could be actually retesting some highs today. That'd be exciting right out the gate before October even starts. Everyone already is getting the FOMO out, the FOMO in, I guess, the fear out, the FUD out, and jumping on in a big way. All right, guys. So yeah, October's loading. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna go run a mile or 2 or 3 or whatever until I'm exhausted, trying to forget about the weekend. Yeah, we'll have some more fun tonight. Can't wait to see where we're gonna be, guys. Can't wait to see where we're going to be. Have a good one, guys. We're going to get there soon.
When will then be now? Soon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, gold Nike. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my wallet with more coins and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood talking to door. In other words, I should be.
Chad Acres is the place to be. Crypto millionaire is the life for me. Oh my God, scrub. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Scrub says, Otaku, you're going to be moving to Chad Acres after the bull run. Yeah. Love you too, Nebs. I love you too. 100%. Yeah, Strawberry Dragons. Y'all be safe. Yeah, see you guys later. Have a good one, guys. I'll catch you tonight. Yeah, don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid.
What are you, stupid?
Before the bull run. Later, guys. Later.
Watch the cash burn, lead fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, AI's taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Bet.